Hey Libra, welcome back. I'm just over here sitting looking like my sister. Um, I am gonna do you guys' love reading, right? I started to do it last night, but it just seemed so chaotic. So I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow. Maybe my energy is weird, but no, I feel like it's been a lot of stuff going on in y'all's romantic sphere for some of y'all, not all of y'all. Um, but today we're gonna take a look at the past, present, future, right? And I'm looking at the cards, and I was like, okay, what happened before we got to this recent past energy? And so I feel like some of you guys were either talking to somebody or had started talking to someone new, but it could have been like a third party situation going on, like like if y'all married or not, if just a commitment, it feels like some extra marital stuff may have been going on, and you guys were like, let me pull my energy out of this chaos, right? Because I feel like that clarity that was prompted by someone offering you a new opportunity in relationship, whether it's just physical intimacy or whatever. Somebody came towards y'all, okay? Like, let's get something stable started, all right? And I feel like that kind of prompted an energy that had you like, yeah, let me stop fighting for this BS and let me be single and mingle, okay? So there's the energy of that happening. You guys kind of shifted your focus, but it's like even while shifting your focus, you're still like processing feelings of another relationship, perhaps. Trying to give your energy to that and a new lover. Okay? But I feel like it's a new love situation that makes you happy. So it just kind of looks like y'all may have moved from one person to the next, basically, right? No judgment, just saying what it is. So here in the recent past, let me tell y'all. Let me show you this. For your past, present, and future, two cards for each one of those, right? Oftentimes, when it happens that way, like it could be like you have two you feeling two different things about one relationship, but when it's every pile, I feel like that's often because the feelings or emotions are about two different people. So here we have that two of coins where you kind of balancing or trying to juggle or just trying to either stay balanced or you're going back and forth about something, and that could be a marriage or a commitment with that Hierophant energy right there. And so I clarified that, guys, and I feel like you guys have come out of a shell. Like maybe you guys have kind of withdrawn, like I'm gonna take myself off the love scene, maybe even too feeling like a lack of confidence about something. But let me show you where that four of coins is. It's in between the sun and the moon, all right? That's eclipse energy for me. So it's like, yeah, no, we finna get out of this. I'm about to be outside. I'm about to be outside. I'm gonna put me first. Look at me, cause who Goose is gonna, cause yeah, I got options. Okay, let me explore these options and prioritize me. However, remember I said that energy about the in and out or balancing here. There's like a lot of stress surrounding the situation, anxiety here as well, where you may be kind of waiting on something to see either how it plays out or waiting on you and somebody to get on the same page. Cancer energy showing up right there. What's this, Chariot? Listen, I'm telling you, there's an energy here because we see the tower. So something blew up, all right? Something blew up. But then there's this other energy like, good. What the heck? What the heck? Let me clarify these two. There's that other energy like, good. Yeah, somebody's like, yeah, I'm seeing and I'm accepting. That's what that is. And I'm entertaining somebody or something new. That's kind of exciting. Some of y'all are getting a divorce, or you may be worried about that, getting a divorce, stepping away. So you're kind of guarded against one person, but like open to entertaining the next. That's the energy that I'm getting here in the recent past. So even while all that's going on, it's like these hurt feelings, you're trying to maybe put them in the past, maybe move on to someone or something else. But it's definitely giving at least 3 parties, right? I feel like there is a bit of, this could be shame or just unhappiness with what you had, or letting go of, or walking away from. You may have been trying to resist, like either being a divorcee, or resist like letting a bad or toxic relationship go. But you're no longer doing that. And now, because of whoever you're dealing with, who could be kind of charming, somebody showing up, it's kind of like renewed your sense of hope in romantic love. For sure. For sure. Y'all, and I definitely feel like it's a passionate connection. Like somebody that you could see yourself really going the distance with. One of these people you could have children with, or could be a baby daddy, or just a father figure, or that husband figure. Probably still have some type of financial ties to that person. But it's like, yeah, I'm about to do me. Let me get to socializing, mingling, and other stuff perhaps, okay? And I don't, what's the purpose before I say that? Okay, you might just be seeing like, yeah, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. I was wondering if it was like for revenge or to get a reaction, but no, it's just like I'm tired of being stressed. It's time for that cycle to end. This could have been a karmic relationship. Tired of fighting, toxic energy, tired of feeling like I'm fighting for something, or trying to make something happen, or forgiving foolishness. Yeah, there's the energy of just feeling defeated in dealing with somebody. So it's like, yeah, let me move on to something else. Okay. So here in this present energy, look at this. You have the moon card, that confront energy. And you also have the world card, the embrace energy. So the moon card can be significant. Like there's something that maybe you are needing to look at from the past, because it may not be like what it seems, or it could be something that you've been like suppressing, trying not to look at. But the embrace card says, I got options. It's time for me to move into a new chapter, right? The world card. Let's clarify this moon for Libra. Please and thank you. Yeah, baby. What I'm saying. There's a sense of acceptance here about a door or a chapter that's closing when it comes to romantic love for you guys, all right? Clarify that? A lot of times, right? Yeah, this could be somebody that you have history with, or that you've known. Y'all may have a pattern of communication or relationship, or whatever the case, right? That at some point you were good with, you were okay with. But that energy of socializing or mingling, or like doing other things, entertaining other things, maybe dating multiple people, has kind of created some tension in a situation here that ultimately may have led to the Tower. All right. It's like, yeah, I'm not even finna play. Yeah, I'm not even finna play with this person anymore. Like, I'm no longer entertaining it. Even if it wasn't like super toxic. Yeah, it's like, y'all, there's really an energy of opening yourself up to a new or different relationship, something that like intuitively you may feel guided to do, whether it's just flirting or making new friends. Yeah. This could be something that you weren't wanting to walk away from necessarily from the past. But it's like, I'm done waiting for us to get on one accord. I'm done. I'm withdrawing my emotion from this person. And I'm making a new choice, a new decision here. To take a break from this person. Like to take a step back and to move on. Okay? It's like, I don't know if your logic, your intuition kicked in. But it's like, yeah, whatever I thought this was, I'm seeing and accepting that it ain't what that is. So here we have this new situation. The world is yours, where you are embracing the possibilities, okay? Outside of that previous relationship. Look, again, listen. Here you are feeling lost, defeated. And then we have this Knight of Wands coming in. Someone who is charming. They could be like a player type of energy. The charmer, knowing what to say. Y'all, sometimes they are like F-boys, okay? But they may be kind of here for a good time, not a long time. But it's a passionate energy. Somebody who is kind of like actively pursuing you. What's this Five of Wands, though? They may date multiple people. Or they have like a lot of options as well. Yeah, but hey. You look at looking at this situation like, this could be something. This could be something. And it's whatever this is, this interest is kind of helping you to process like the loss of the other relationship. It's helping you to kind of boost your confidence and really let go of the past here, where you may have been kind of reluctant to do so. For sure. So this new lover, this new option, this new person is bringing out, I was going to say, okay, I want to say the old you. It's helping like you to come into balance here. And you may see like the potential for a partnership for sure with this person. What's this 9 though? This is like, okay. Y'all, this is a rebound relationship. I'm going to just tell you that. It's it's giving rebound connection. Okay? But it's making you feel better. Alright? So here in the near future, look at what we have. We have that Ace of Swords, clarity of belief, where you are letting go of past relationships, past patterns in relationships, maybe even beliefs that you had about a certain situation. But you're also with that star card. Is it star or the sun? We'll see. Breaking free from some chains, doing some healing here, letting go of things or people, likely people, a person at least, with that star card that you felt almost addicted to, tied to, and to some degree, right? Some of y'all, remember this is a collective reading, but some of y'all might look at it like, I wasn't that attached to that person, but you probably were more attached than you are willing to admit, But there's a relationship here that in the near future, like I said, is helping you to heal from a prior relationship. And I feel like that's kind of renewing your sense of faith in romance. Yeah. It's like, I'm not sitting here waiting on this person anymore. I'm not going to sabotage my future in this type of relationship. What's this 7 though? And that could be making somebody jealous, I can't lie. Yeah. Kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. Because here you have someone presenting you this offer to you, while simultaneously you're still kind of processing feelings and emotions. Y'all, I'm going to just tell you this. I don't think you should be dating while you're getting over a past, especially if you feel like that. But, like, because that's how cycles get repeated. However, I feel like for the time, this is doing what it needed to do as far as helping you to come out of, like, it doesn't feel like a depressed energy, but just the energy of disappointment, like a loss of hope, guarded energy, right? And then I feel like too, like I said, somebody could be jealous about that. You may see or realize that while you were trying to work on a previous situation here, I feel like you see that that there was somebody who was manipulating you or playing you in some way. But you're moved on. You're moving on. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Could be somebody who wears a uniform, religious. I don't know why I felt compelled to say that, but that goes with that Hierophant card. I haven't said that in a while. But also super charming. But you're moving on towards them. This person is like, change your perspective about something that has or is long term. You're looking at it from a fresh perspective. So now here you are thinking about the future in a different way from the way you had previously thought about it. All right? For sure. Could be drawn to somebody who is fun, who's talkative, outgoing. But you're also wanting to move forward, right? In pursuit of happiness. But be cautious at the same time. You're definitely trying to withdraw from toxic situations or the relationships or attachments that previously controlled you. And some of y'all are looking back at the previous relationship like, what the hell was I thinking? Right? Ooh, is that type of energy. Let me see. Ooh. So yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a challenge here for you, because it's like a period of change and transformation for you, right? I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm all choked up for. But that Five of Coins is definitely about the loss of a relationship and how it kind of can make it difficult for you to open up to a new partner. But I feel like you are managing that just fine. Yeah. It's like there's the energy here of moving into the future, even though you have like this inner conflict because this feeling of sadness connected to it, betrayal even. But here you are, like with this renewed sense of hope, that Star card energy, and the Queen of Swords. It's like my intuition is sharper. I'm able to like look at something from a more truthful standpoint. Able to be honest either with myself or with this previous person, and call it like it is what I actually see, instead of like looking at a situation through rose-colored glasses. Okay? Yeah. This is your listen. What am I saying when I'm saying what I'm saying? This is your recovery phase. The things that have made it hard for you to fully enjoy and embrace romantic love previously, you're leaving behind, you're learning from, and moving on to this relationship that's going to be something that's more mutually beneficial mutually, emotionally connected and bonded and loving, and has the potential to be like the real deal. That's good. So see, I have put on the community tab. It's been a little while, and people were slow to answer, so that's why I'm just dragging my ass. I'm like, they ain't really interested. But I'm doing the readings anyway, as I feel guided to and have time to do them. But I had asked people to comment your zodiac sign if you're in a happy romantic situation, right? So I could start with those good ones, those upbeat ones. Because I was sitting one day outside, and I was just like, oh, the state of romance for the collective feels icky. Like, and I ended up talking to my homegirl, like, girl, I don't see no relationships that are great, except for a couple of celebrities that I know, like, are Christians, right? Like Tabitha Brown, Kev and Melissa Fredericks, those types of people. That's who I'm. Those are the two that I'm speaking of, actually. And then I have an opinion about that second one, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Anyway, so I was just like, that's disheartening. I feel like I need to do, and I've been seeing all the pairings and whatever, but I put in nature. So I knew I needed to do love readings, but I was like, let me ask them, like, who's happy in love? Like, post your sign. Nobody posted a sign. I feel like that maybe because there's this turbulence, even though there's a positive outlook and like the future looks a lot brighter, there's still that underlying because of the thing that you're moving out of, right? But I feel like that is truly a happy ending for you guys. So I'm excited for you to embrace that energy. You guys and Scorpio yesterday. But it's like challenge and then the happy ending. And then for Scorpio, they creating a challenge. But yeah, I feel like for you guys, yeah, this last person was the challenge, right? But here we have this person coming in who's offering you something that's a lot more balanced. And it's kind of like navigating the end of something while starting something new. That's where you guys are. And you may have felt like I don't know if you were not actively loving yourself, or you just didn't want to be completely single or have your phone be completely dry. But I feel like this Knight of Cups kind of swooped in and pursuing you, honey. And it's offering you this new opportunity. So, yes. I can't make it up. All right. So, congrats to you. I hope this is helpful and confirming for some of you. Don't forget that I'm always available to do personals, even when I ain't posting on YouTube. Okay? Bye-bye.